you back out to the golf course now and to the par 5 11th hole, where we find the world number 2 in Collin Morikawa, who, like Victor Hovland, is making just his second start in the Players. We can't go on about this enough, guys. Eamon, I'll come to you first. You know, the youth movement we've had, the fact that we have the top 5 in the official world ranking all under the age of 30 is thanks to people like Morikawa, Hovland, Rahm, Scheffler, the rest of them. Patrick Cantlay is the 5th, one of those. When you look at how young they are, you have to take into account the lack of experience on this golf course. We know how talented Collin Morikawa is. Does he need the experience to succeed here?
No, because one of the conventional wisdoms in this game for so many years is that you couldn't win an Open Championship unless you had links experience. And Collin Morikawa had never seen a links course until the week before he won at Royal St. George's last summer. He's much more accustomed to seeing golf courses like this kind of target golf. And frankly, it suits his kind of game. I mean, he's actually slumping in his iron play this season. He's only 4th in strokes gained approach around heading into the greens versus 1st last year and 2nd the year before that.
So here he is preparing, as you can see, with the putter in hand. You mentioned a moment ago, Aaron, about how important, or maybe it was Rolf, about how important putting is in May. But what do you think the most important part of the game will be? You said short game. Do you think chipping from around the greens will be with this weather?
There's one thing that I saw, albeit from one person, in the last 10 winners of this event. And it's not, he's going to have to putt well. We know he's going to strike the ball. For the most part, he's a very, very, very reliable ball striker from tee to green. But I think the biggest thing is that all the winners of this championship since KJ Choi, you go back all the way to KJ Choi, they're all, except for Martin Keimer, phenomenal pitchers of the golf ball, because you're going to miss greens. You're going to put yourself in really difficult spots around these greens on tight lies. And you know, in March, you're going to get maybe potentially better lies because it's overseeded versus you could get grainy Bermuda lies, which means you might have even put more emphasis on being a great chipper of the ball in May. But I still think, you know, Rolf's got a fantastic theory, and I agree with him 100% as someone who's played here, is that, Rolf, you don't want to miss a pin high here and short side yourself. You got nothing.
No, if you take a look at that area out there just behind where Morikawa is walking, that is short of the green. If you're going to lay up, or if you're playing out of the rough, or maybe in the fairway bunker, that's where you want to put it. If you put it hole high, these greens get very narrow. You also have to be able to work the ball in 2 directions. A lot of the holes, Pete Dye gives you 2 different shot shapes required on the same hole.
Yep.
Both 2 and 11, you have to curve it to the left off the tee and then back to the right on the second shot.
And he has 2 weapons that are really useful on this golf course. He doesn't miss a lot of greens to begin with, and he's 11th on tour in scrambling this year, and that's a pretty good combination on a golf course like this.
So we like Morikawa's chances this week in what is his 2nd appearance here at the Players.